On deck today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC with conference bragging rights in play. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 16th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Mustangs will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Wolverines offense is on the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
A completion makes it second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Mustangs offense gets their first crack now. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Using his legs, it's Haynes. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it here. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
The defense was definitely not expecting the run here on this 3rd down, Chris, and it allowed the back to hit the hole with little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach to deep.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen and full display.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Jennings. The sure hands, it's Hudson.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Wolverines pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab behind the line, it's Marshall. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Mustangs will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Touchdown, Mustangs. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime. And they get set now to try the PAT.
They make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback still with the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Pressure is coming. Caught quickly. A 1st down pickup, tackled at the 45. The Mustangs moving quickly down the field here.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. A deep shot to the right. Catch made inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Touchdown, SMU, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the run, it's Marshall. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can...
He's in the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Throwing off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Quarterback keeps the football. The Mustangs pick up enough for a first down here.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Harden. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. And the Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To throw, it's Jennings. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Mustangs pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. And the Mustangs look to keep this drive moving. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Mustangs with first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for some space. It's Harden. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To the air. It's Jennings. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Tight end goes in motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. This crowd looking for a big 4th down stop. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.